What is up, guys? Here inside of Roblox Build a Boat for Treasure, and today we are going to start making a troll machine inside of Build a Boat. You can either call it a troll machine or a mech. It's gonna kind of be both, but we're going to make it in this first episode right here. Now, this episode we're not really going to do any mechanics on it. We're just going to make the base model and then obviously the simple mechanics. That way it works a little bit. But real quickly, we're going to design our little machine right here. So guys, this is what we are at right now. This is basically just the basic model. We haven't really added anything, and I know that this looks very weird as of right now, but we're going to try to test it out. It should act like a little slinky car as of right now. So obviously, we need to add wheels, otherwise this isn't going to work. And these are just going to be temporary wheels. So you can use whichever wheel type you want, and the placing doesn't need to be exactly perfect. So we're just going to do this really quick, and then obviously before we launch this we don't want to lose it, so we're just going to have to save it real quick. So now that we've saved it, we can safely unanchor this and see if it works. Now as we can see, it doesn't exactly work because the front two springs, well, the middle springs, I mean, they didn't exactly do their job, and they didn't keep the parts that we need right here attached to our main vehicle, which is why we saved. So we're just going to load it back in, and we're going to try to fix this. So we immediately need to look for stuff that might have gone wrong with this, and I think it's pretty easy to see as of right now, actually. It's that these two are not connected, so the springs and the blue parts are not connected. So we're just going to set our scale tool to 0, so that way we don't have too much of a clipping issue. We're just going to scale it slightly into it on both sides, so there we go. Now both sides should have it attached, and then we're just going to do that for there, and then that for there. So now, we shouldn't really have clipping issues, but they should be attached. So we're going to save really quick, there we go, and then we're going to unanchor it again, and then we're going to see if this works now, and yes it does. Unfortunately it doesn't have that slinky effect that we were going for, which is what we're going to try to make possible next episode, not this episode, but next episode. And yeah, we really only have one more clipping issue, which is what we're going to really fix right now. So, we're just going to really quick do that. I'm going to turn both of these to a black color, and then we should be all good on the clipping issues. So yeah, this is pretty much just the normal car that we have here. There's not really much else that we have to do for the basic starting area. If you guys want to do something else with this, then you can. For example, you could add like a flying mechanic to it. We're not going to have this be a permanent thing, but we're just going to try it with a magnet glitch real quick to see if it looks good. I don't think it's really going to work out well, but we're going to have to find our metal beams. There we go. I don't really care if that's perfect, or actually, I'm going to do the other one. We're just going to use gold because we just want to right there. And we need to find our hinge. Where's our hinge? There's our hinge. We're going to place another one right there. And then going to place one last gold block right there. And then we need our magnet, obviously, otherwise it's not really a magnet glitch. And then we're going to put that right there. And we're just going to see this. We don't necessarily have to save this one. I also have to wait for the things to load in. So we're just going to try it out real quick. Obviously, this is probably not going to really work out well for us, but we just want to test it out. We have to wait for the thing to load. There we go. And then we're going to turn it on. Again, we're going to have to wait for it to turn on. And yeah, as expected, it really doesn't work, mainly because we're not using a jet seat. So we're going to have to try it with that, if you guys want to do it, that is. But I don't really want to do that. And yeah, there's not really much else to go over for the basic part of it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I know this was really short, But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to this news channel, or I want to see some more of this tutorial, and everybody, peace out.